I think one thing that I always find wonderful about the world, and all very strange and different, is how it's 7 in the morning here. That's the sun rising in the east, but that's going to be the same sun which is starting to set in the west in my garden back home in Newcastle. And what a beautiful morning. It's so tranquil here. It's really, really lovely. And I'm about to get on the road and start up this very loud motorbike. So that's me just loaded up the bike here at MotorQuest in Anchorage. Quite a lot to get through, and a few technical issues we need to have to sort out just to get my things like my heated vest and my USB charger plugged into the bike. So the tech guys here did that for me, and it's all loaded up, and yeah, that's me ready to go. Right, so this is it, Arctic Ride 2022, Alaska. It's been a long time coming, guys and girls, but I'm all set up and I'm about to set off. MotorQuest have kindly given me a full tank, so I've got about 200 miles to ride before I need to stop. I'm just going to go and take it easy, get out of Anchorage and go and see some of Alaska. So here we go. Look at that! What a view, eh? And that's where I'm heading, into the mountains. So hi everyone, just stopped at this campsite called the Grizzly Bear, the Grizzly fucking Bear campsite, and this is the spot they've given us, which is just a bunch of gravel and there's some tree roots knocking around in there. I think I'm going to put my tent here, it looks a little bit softer. So I was feeling a bit aggrieved, to be honest, because they said they'd given me the nicest spot. And I thought they were taking the piss. But then, a few steps up, is this. So, might be a crap place to sleep, but what a cool view to have here in Denali National Park. So yeah, I'm off to go and put my tent up, get some food, and then hopefully get some sleep and it won't be too uncomfortable. So I've just got the absolute sinking feeling in my mouth, in my heart, whatever it is. I've just gone to turn on the bike and the battery's flat. And because I'm a fucking chump, I'd left this little thing plugged in that goes straight to the battery. So overnight it's drained all the battery. So now I'm gonna have to work out how I'm going to bump start the bike or something to get it going. I'm sure I can sort it, but fuck's sake, I'm in the fucking middle of nowhere. I mean, there's other cars around and maybe I can get a jump start off someone, but this is just the absolute disaster. What a rookie flipping mistake. It's because on my bike, I'm just used to leaving it on there because it goes through the ignition, whereas this is done straight to the battery. Shit. So I currently have a bike without any power. If I look to try and... It's got absolutely nothing in it. I'm going to try and take it down the hill and bump start it, and if not, I'm going to have to run it around the campsite. Come on, get it up this fucking thing. You bastard. Right. So annoyed with myself. It's an absolute rookie mistake. Right, so let's get it into second gear. Come on. Ready, go on. Yes! To be honest, oh, my dad would be here. He's only taught me how to do that. I am on my way to Fairbanks. I'm going to try and go there in one. It's like 150 miles or something. It's quite a big town, so if there are any problems with the bike, then I'm more likely to be able to get them fixed there than anywhere else. It's there or Anchorage really, so I want to make sure the bike's all sorted. Hey, I cannot make that mistake again. Imagine having been halfway up the Dalton Highway and made that mistake and I didn't have the hill that I had at that campsite. It's my son Hugo, he loves trains and I'm sure he'd love to see the Alaska Railroad. Not the longest train I've ever seen, but a train nonetheless. So I'm in Fairbanks, which is the second biggest city in Alaska after Anchorage. I've seen 2 welcome to Fairbanks signs, but I'm no closer to really getting into the actual city centre. I want to stop and get something to eat and get some petrol and just check a few things out. It's weird compared to Europe. Whenever I've travelled around Europe, there's always a sign that says Centre or Centrum or Zentrum or, you know, whatever it might be. I think must be going left here. But from what I've seen driving around Alaska anyway, it doesn't seem to be a centre of town. It's just like wherever stuff is where it is, rather than it all being in one place. Oh. So I've just left Fairbanks, stocked up on some supplies, and now I've got between a 6 and an 8 hour journey up to Coldfoot via Living Good, the Arctic Circle, and the Dalton Highway. So this is the bit of the trip, the Dalton Highway, the off-road, the bit that's meant to be the really tricky bit. I met some bikers who were on their way back down to Suzuki V-Strom riders, same as the bike that I've got home. One of them, the guy's rear bearing had gone. They'd driven up from Utah though. They're on a 5-week tour and they got a truck to help bring them back down to Fairbanks to get it fixed, which is good to hear. They said the road was okay, lots of potholes, but they said as long as it's dry it's a lot easier to ride on, so I'm hoping the weather stays and it doesn't start to rain too much. Wow. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Starting to see now why it's saying it's going to take me 6 hours to go 150 miles. This bike has taken a beating already. Okay, this is it. Start of the Dalton. If the Elliott Highway is anything to go by for the last 70 miles, this is going to be rubbish. Wow. Whoa, still 175 to Coldfoot. Well, hey, this is the photo place. Okay. So I don't know how many miles I'm in, maybe 5 or 10. This is dreadful. All those people who said, oh yeah, it's quite an easy ride, yeah, no, you can do it on Harley Davidson, da da da. Bullshit. It's slippy, the bike's all over the place, there's water all over this road, it's like riding on complete mud. Bear in mind I've got proper off-road tyres. I don't know how you would ever do this, even on 80/20s, let alone regular tyres. It is just insane. I feel like I'm going to slide off every single bump. And somehow I've got to do another 165 miles of this today. Fucking hell. Anyone as well who thought this was a holiday for Gordon? This ain't no holiday. So a bear just ran out in the road in front of us. I thought we had some tarmac, then it disappeared. Oh no, it's back again. Oh no, oh, this is, oh fucking hell. So I was getting excited there, thinking I'd actually be able to make some better progress, but I feel like I'm being some sort of Nazi officer solution. And I absolutely don't mean to. It's just the only, I feel like the safest way I can raise my hand. Oh shit. Yeah, this ain't tarmac. Is this real road? We're gonna get a bit of real road. The thing is though, I see a bit of real road and I see those diamond signs which always mean trouble. It's never, this is a diamond, this is a warning diamond sign to tell you, oh here we go, tell you that the road is really, really nice from now on. No, no. To tell you that it's been bombed by the Russians. And it's going to slow you down, Gordon. So I'm, I think, about 4 or 5 miles away from... No, here we go. You can see it now, the Yukon River. At the crossing there is a fuel station. This has been brutal, to be honest. My shoulders are killing. I've got pain at the top of my back, at the bottom of my neck. Just like shaking my bones the whole time. There's Yukon River. Wow, what a beast. No. There's another biker. Go and chat to them. If they're going up, I might even see if they want to ride together. It might be a bit safer. Africa Twin. What a machine. Hello, mate.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Mexico.
Mexico?
Español. No speak Spanish.
No. Mina habla español.
Okay, more or less. Sí me topé por mosquito. It's the very, very well the road.
Oh yeah?
Yes, it's a construction, machine and water. Oh.
Oh. Between here and Coldfoot or further north?
The north.
Oh, at Dead Horse? Prudhoe Bay? Hold on.
No. Here in the cycle polar Arctic.
Ah, one moment.
Sí.
We here?
Yes, river.
Yeah, river.
Yukon. Okay.
And Arctic Circle here.
Oh, okay.
And where are the construction?
No, question is here. Is here.
Ah.
After or cycle.
Oh. Hi everyone, I'm at Yukon Camp. I've got some fuel. Mosquitoes are everywhere. I've got about another 60 miles to do with the Arctic Circle, 120 to Coldfoot, so I've still got a good couple of hours riding. I just spoke to some Mexican guys who've just been up there and said the road's pretty slick. There've been 10 miles of road work, so it's really wet. Thankfully they've finished for the day, so it should be drying out, but looks like I've got some particularly nasty riding to go and do to get to Coldfoot tonight. I reckon it's probably a good 3 hours to get me up there, so it's 5 o'clock now, so I should be there by maybe 8. And I'm gonna have a quick stop at the Arctic Circle from when I get there. But yeah, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom and then finish my tea, and then I'm gonna get going. Found Earl Grey tea though, all the way up here, which is good. Normally you just get that Lipton stuff, which isn't very good. Anyway, peace out. So I'm about 20 miles after my stop at Yukon River. I was getting more used to the road, but then they just have these patches where it's just all gravel, and you can't really tell until you're right on it, and it's just... I'm having a massive crisis of confidence here, because obviously my number one objective is to get to the Arctic Circle, right? And I'm desperately trying to do that safely. And then I'm going to try and push on. It's another 60 miles on from there on to Coldfoot, where there's a camp and apparently some nice food. And I can put my tent up, or I can rent a room, and I'm actually really tempted to rent a room because my body just needs a proper rest and not just to sleep on a camping mat, you know. But I'm gonna have to have a serious think about whether I'm going to Dead Horse or not. I can see where it gets its name from, Coldfoot, because I'm getting cold feet about going further. So my heart's in my mouth. I'm on this 10-mile stretch that the Mexican guys warned me about. I don't know how I didn't fall off, honestly. And I'm here in the middle of fucking nowhere by myself. Honestly, that was one of the most terrifying things ever. I had my feet down like skis. I somehow managed to drop it into first gear. The engine was smoking. This is just insanity. It really is. It's just like treacle. It's not even like mud. Just trying to put I put my feet down and they were just getting bogged down. I couldn't even put my feet flat. I thought about trying to stop, but then I just realized that I had to keep going, because if I stopped, I don't think I would have started again. It's just this gravel that then turns to, yeah. Oh my heart must be going a million miles an hour here. I've been unfortunate enough to come off a motorcycle a couple of times. Felt exactly like what just happened there. I couldn't get the camera on either. I just couldn't get anywhere near the camera. God, I'm trying to stay relaxed, but this is just absolutely crazy. The road's it's just dreadful. There's no other word for it. Try and slow it down a little bit. Hey, I made it. Sorry I've got this on. I've got mosquitoes biting the hell out of me, even though I've got all the fangled spray on. So I'm here, Arctic Circle. Third Arctic Circle now. Norway, Iceland, USA, Alaska. Wow. I've still got another 60 miles to do. It's just after 7 o'clock at night, so it's going to be a late one, considering I've been left it really early this morning. This has been, without a doubt, the most extreme day's riding I've ever done in my life. Worse than the Iron Butts, worse than Scotland Four Corners, worse than Iceland Wind. It's just been crazy. The potholes, the slime on the road, I can't even describe. It's just been insane. Trying to find a line, just gravel all over the place. A number of times I thought I was coming off. Must be a dozen where my heart was like, this is it, I'm over. But I'm here. We've raised an awful lot of money for National Autistic Society, and thanks so much to everyone. Getting emotional. And also, this is my little lad Hugo, who got diagnosed autistic last year, and also for my little girl Isla, who is going through the process, and whether she does or not, this is still for her. I don't know if I'm going to make it to Dead Horse. This is just so dangerous. And I've got to get home to everyone. So I'm going to go to Coldfoot tonight. It's another 60 miles. I'm going to camp and I'm going to assess my options about what I'm going to do. But this was the aim, was to get here and get to the Arctic Circle, which I've done somehow, by hook or by crook. I'm not looking forward to going back with the state that the road was. But I just need to take it really easy, I think. And yeah. But thanks to everyone who supported me through this, everyone who sponsored, everyone who sent a message. It means the world. And of course, massive thanks to my wife Kirsty, who is my biggest supporter and must be worried sick. I can't even imagine. And I've got no phone signal, so I can't even let everyone know that I'm here. But I'm hoping I get phone signal up at Coldfoot so I can get there hopefully safely and let everyone know. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And off to Coldfoot now, hopefully get some grub, because I'm hungry. So the tarmac has ended and I'm back on the dirt. Looks like they sprayed the calcium stuff on the road here to keep all the dust down, so it could get a bit hairy again. Just trying to find a decent line to go through. Hey, so I'm just about 50 miles north of Coldfoot. This is the start of the Attigan Pass, which is the road that goes over the Brooks mountain range. It's supposed to be pretty tough going. The tarmac ran out about 20 miles ago, so it's been rough, not as dreadful as yesterday, but I know I can turn in a heartbeat. So just had a little snack, and I'm gonna get back on the road and try and get to the top of the Attigan Pass, and then stop there as well. Hey, so I'm just here at the top of the Attigan Pass, across the Brooks Range. Stunning, absolutely stunning. We can't see because you're looking at my face. So I've just come into the last 18 miles of being on the Dalton Highway. It's been a really weird day today. The road's been a bit better. And I haven't finished it yet, right? But it's definitely been a bit better. And it's so frustrating because that first day I was here, I can't tell you how awful it was and how terrifying it was and how I felt like I was going against all of my instincts to keep going. Like, I think if I wasn't trying to get to the Arctic Circle on Sunday, whenever it was, I would have just turned around, like the guys from Mexico did, like the guys that on the V-Stroms who, busted their bearings. And I made it to Coldfoot, and I felt like turning around, and then I decided I was going to keep going and at least go to the pass. And then I got to the pass, and then I decided I was going to try and get to Dead Horse. But when the road just got worse again, I thought it just didn't feel worth it. And it's frustrating because when you're on the road and it's a bit better and you're on the better bits, you think, why didn't I just keep going? But then when you're on the really bad bits, remember why. And I remember thinking at the time, it's not to make it at any cost. It's trying to do a balance of what feels right, and at the time it felt like the right thing not to carry on. But I'm just frustrated because if the road had been like this the rest of the way, I would have been able to do it.